Hello everyone, today I will introduce the movie Bad Teacher, who go to class and just open the movie for students instead of doing a lecture. As a result, the whole class is still ranked first. The teacher is very skillful. Elizabeth is a beautiful, sexy and generous teacher. The work she does is like a soul job, but her dream is not to be a good teacher, it is married to the rich. She very quickly fulfilled her dream. Today she will say goodbye
to the principal and teachers. She definitely didn't go back to this school anymore because she is going to go married and her boyfriend is rich. Elizabeth packed all things up, driving the supercar that her boyfriend bought her, and went straight home. She saw her boyfriend and boyfriend's mother sitting on the sofa. Their faces were very serious. Elizabeth was not feeling well. She smiled and walked into the house. The mother began to speak. She said this week she already used $16,000. Do you love the money or do you love my son? She said she loves her boyfriend deeply. They will be together for whole life. At that moment the mother asked, when is my child's birthday? Everything became quiet. Elizabeth was angry. I am his wife, how can I not remember? Thought for a moment. She answered, is it okay if I remember his credit card password instead? Then Elizabeth broke up with this guy and back to single status. She took the bag and back to work at school, although ashamed, but because of her life she had to continue teaching. But her feeling is not good, so she only opened the movie in the classroom, then put your blanket over her head to sleep. But she did not grieve for too long. After school she discovered that there was a new handsome teacher, and on his hand there is a watch that can be exchanged for a supercar. She moved forward, chatted with him, then very quickly Elizabeth asked about his marital status, knowing that he just broke up with his girlfriend. Her eyes lit up. He showed her girlfriend picture. First she found out the kind of girl that he likes is a person with a supermodel body. After work she went to a plastic surgery clinic preparing for a surgery, then pursue the happiness, but it costs up to $9,300 for her. This is a huge amount of money. She was going to burst into tears. Came home, she called everyone but cannot turn any money her classes till a movie theater. One day a student invited her to join a car wash extracurricular activity because she know this activity could make a lot of dollars. She participated in this. The next day she wore sexy clothes and came to the activity. Men stood in long lines. She counted the money. She got 1/3 of the total surgery, but her behavior make the teacher with long hair uncomfortable. The long-haired teacher came to the principal's toilet and reported to the principal. He promised to handle it and told her, just went out and closed the door, but she continued to speak. As for Elizabeth, she still opened the movie every day after school. She tried to make money. She opened the class to collect extra tuition, bidding for the whole school. In her eyes the only way to happiness is to have $9,300. She saved money every day, but it was not enough. The educational test began. The principal told everyone the teacher who had the student is in first rank will receive a reward of $5,700. She calculated if she had this money the surgery will be done to achieve it. She stopped showing movies and started teaching. She prepared the student test and checked them out because of watching movie for a period, so the results were not good. Elizabeth threw the test to the classroom's floor. She realized she could not do it in the normal path. It is not possible to make the student get the first rank. She should try to take a detour. She was listening about the exam staff. His name is TB, so she dressed up as a lawyer, go to the TB office and put the anesthetic in his drinks. He fell asleep. Elizabeth got the exam paper. Knowing the exam paper, she achieved her goal and her student got first place. She make enough money. The long-haired girl was angry, but she knew Elizabeth wanted to follow a suit teacher, so she approached the handsome teacher to rob the teacher. Very quickly established relationships with each other. Also they made an appointment to go on an extracurricular tour that could help develop emotions. Long-hair teacher showed off to Elizabeth. You'd not bear to see what happened. She put the medicine into the apple of long hair. After reading, her whole face rashed and she couldn't travel. Finally Elizabeth Elizabeth went with the handsome teacher at the hotel. She found out that he is a pervert. She wondered, do I want to marry people or marry for money? The long-haired girl doubted Elizabeth. Extremely angry, take this opportunity. She took the Elizabeth table to her room, pretend the key was broken, and called a mechanic. After opened the table, in the table discovered the test paper she found TB and told him to be a witness. Long-hair girl thought about the triumph. She took evidences and went to meet the principal. The principal saw this as a big problem. He will investigate. After the extracurricular trip, the long-hair girl couldn't bear to till that time when the tour haven't over. She came in front of everyone and told everything. She told Elizabeth wait to stay the prison, but thanks to this Elizabeth knew the information. She told his friend threats of TB. TB was pressing then in front of the education leader. He said that because of getting was drunk he let Elizabeth take the exam. Elizabeth successfully resolved. She immediately counterattacked. Knowing the action of the long-haired girl took her desk. She went to the office and told that the long hair hides prohibited items. The police came to search and found prohibited items in Elizabeth's desk. The long-haired girl was arrested by the police. Long-hair girl failed and had to leave the school. Elizabeth realized that she put too much attention on money, so she gave up pursuing a handsome teacher. Agree for the fitness teacher to pursue her, and her life became happily. That's the end of the review. After the story, Chifio realized that watching movies every day is not good, but looking at the review is okay. Highly please study hard because society has no standard answer for us. Thank for watching. Follow my next video. Bye.